Hello everyone, in today's video I would like to talk about my country, and my country is Myanmar. It is located in Southeast Asia, and I'm sure you guys have heard a lot about my country from different types of news regarding what is happening right now. So before I go over about that, I would like to say thank you to Clarissa Ward because she recently went to my country, Myanmar, and she is CNN international reporters, and she did such a great job for Burmese civilians, and she represents the whole 54 millions of people from my country, and then she reveals the truth about the military junta. And local media, they are doing their best, and they are trying to they have been giving the message to the world, but international reporter voice is much more important, even more stronger than local news reporters. So I mean, we're so much appreciated for what she did, and she is insanely brave, and that we've seen her courage, and that she is our true hero, and we're so appreciate and thankful for what she did. So we're actually worried for her safety, and the fact that she wouldn't be able to report freely, because we have had a history in the past around 1988 that were international reporters, and they were tortured, they got arrested or things like that, and they have to went through a lot, and we were worried for her that this could happen because we don't know anything about military junta. What I'm saying we don't know is that they could do anything, because they are the type of people that would do anything, literally anything, to get what they want. So we were very worried for her safety, but luckily she arrived home safely, and actually we are really relieved. And then secondly, what we were worried about is that she wouldn't be able to report freely, and because in my country they never allowed international reporters to go in and collect the news about what is happening. Especially like this time, they would never let people in, but I don't know why they decided to do it. But I am sure that the military are greatly regret for this, but they may not say that it out loud, but I'm sure they are greatly regret for this. I said we were worried the fact that she wouldn't be able to report freely, because they could just tell her that you are going to say this and that you are not going to say that, you know. And we were worried that she would be threatened, and she would have to say that what they told her to say, or you know, she would say, okay, no, I will report whatever I see, whatever I saw, and they would send her back home. Turns out everything is opposite, and she report a lot about my country, and then she helped us a lot, and it means a lot for all Burmese people, and I'm sure all Burmese people want to say thank you to her in person as well, but which is not possible. So the only way that we can do is from online and say and express our feeling. We're really thankful for what she did, and we really respect her. If I go to the next step about my country, people from my country, we have been asking for help to international community and United Nations, and we're trying to, you know, get the support from them from outside of the country. We know that this is insider issue, but we couldn't solve this solution by ourselves, which is why we have to ask for help, right? And we are seeing right now that we're not getting what we need. We're not getting the help from the you know, international. We're not getting international support, but we're really sad right now. But we don't know. We are hoping that the help will come later, but the people are hopeless right now, and they're very heartbroken. All Burmese people, we have been trying to raise our voice to let the world know what is actually happening in different ways. I want to let people know that Burmese people are not worrying about being poor or rich. In this case, they are just desperate for democracy, and they are just worried for their freedom. They just worry for their safety, because right now the military junta is killing people every day, and then who knows that they could be the next person. So they are facing this type of life, and then they have to went through a lot, and they're suffering, which is why we are asking help to the international. A lot of people right now, they have hopeless, and that they are even saying that they are just fighting for the next generation, and a lot of them are talking and saying that they have given up for themselves. So it is very sad to hear that have given up, but they are just fighting for the next generation who hasn't exist. So what I'm saying in this video is that I don't understand what the United Nations do, and that what type of power they have, because in United Nations there are 5 most important members, and including China, Russia. Right now the other 3 countries want to help my country, but the other 2, which are China and Russia, they against, because they said this is internal issue. But if they say this is internal issue, but I don't understand why they keep selling weapons to my country, I mean to the military junta, which literally supporting the bad people. I mean, I don't understand it. It makes me really confused about United Nations as well. And seems like United Nations couldn't stop or prevent from happening something bad to humanity, and they couldn't, seems like they couldn't do anything rather than sanctions. And the real action is what we need. I thought United Nations, they were really strong, and then that they are really powerful, and they would do anything to save even one person, one single's life. And I mean, that's what I always think, and I have always, a high hope from them. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. This is internal issue, which is true regarding what is happening right now in my country. But like I said earlier, we couldn't solve this solution by ourselves, which is why we are asking help to international. But international couldn't do anything either. So I mean, who are we going to ask for the help? So are we just going to shut our mouth and then blame ourselves? This is really sad and actually frustrating. I am waiting who is going to save the world, and I know that this is not going to be either China or Russia, because they are even involved with my country, supporting the military junta, and I don't understand why they are doing it. They are such a powerful country as well, and I don't understand anything at all. So what I'm saying is that I am waiting who is going to save the world. I'm not just talking about my country, I'm talking everything in general. But it's really sad if you actually think about it. And also the people from my country, they're suffering, and then no one deserve this. And I hope none of the other country will have to experience and will have to suffer the same as what we are suffering right now. I'm just really wondering who is going to be able to save the world, and then who is going to be able to help solve the solution of what is happening in my country. And that if this does not stop, the next country will have to face the same issue as us.